Hello, and Pockets here, back again playing some more Factorio. Alright, looking good. So, let's see. We were working on, yes, down here. We were going to get our bus laid out and sent on its way. Now, I did want to check. I've kind of got these in the wrong order, but we'll fix, actually I'm going to fix it now. And I'll tell you why in a second. So we're going to, room for 4. 2, that's 4. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to make sure these are at the bottom of their respective columns for now. So when I branch them off, I don't have to mess with it later. So I'm going to be building below the belt, so I want the full belts to be on the bottom. And it just takes some finagling, which is fine. If we spin this one around, we're just going to get this in position. This is the kind of thing I do. I like things being a certain way, so just to bear with me. 2. This is the right section. So we'll do this one, and then we'll do the iron. This is the kind of thing in the future I may do off camera, but for now, so you guys can just see what level of OCD I get to deal with. I'm going to try to remember not to shake my legs, because it shakes the whole desk and makes the camera shake. Oops. Caught up to it. Oh, this is a big one. So we're going to first do this. And then we'll, oops. Loopsy it around. Alright, and this one's done. So now we can just do this. There we go. Now it's in the right spot. So when we do branch off, we don't have to we won't have to mess with it later when we expand. All the branching will happen in the right spot, which is to the bottom. So eventually we're going to add 3 belts this way and 3 belts this way. So we'll be back to where it was, but this is going to allow us to not worry about it right now. And we won't have to readjust things. Ooh, that does not all fit. That's okay. We'll just... It was a little bit too much. We could have extended the other end, but let's just get out of here. Get building actual interesting fun things. Correct? Correct. All right. T. Let's research fast and filter inserter. Sure. Okay. So let's take a look. Now, I've been told that grenades won't break the cliffs, so we won't worry about that for now. I guess there's some late game explosives that'll do the trick. But let's just get these 2 belts down over these cliffs, and then we'll start figuring out where we want to be here. So trick's going to be finding a spot that we can jump them down. We need red belts. When do we get reds? Reds aren't for a while. I think we need green circuits for that, yeah? Oh, that's interesting. That's new. Belt immunity gear. I don't see... There they are. Yeah, we need green circuits. The red ones would help because we'd be able to jump it down a lot easier. I think we have to come down here. How many can we fit here? Yeah, okay, so that's going to get us 4 of them down. Which is awesome. So let's do the copper here. And we'll just bring the first one right here, as close as we can. Jump it down. And then this will be 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So I guess that one down, I guess. Where can we bring the others? I think we can get the others through here. We have to get the iron around this hole, but I think we can safely just do like here. One. Nope. Like that. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. We found a spot. So we can go 1, 2. Yeah. And the other ones, if we ever do them, will come across the top and down. And until then, 1 and 2 down, 1 and 2 up. There we go. So we get to build a little bit extra spaghetti to get around these cliffs, but I think we got it where we need it. And we'll bring everything kind of to the middle to meet. It almost looks like we could have not had here, but I think, yeah, see, we could have gone right here and don't even need these. That's cool. We didn't, that's not gonna, we'll figure it out when we get there. It's all good. Okay, we do have a lot of trees we get to deal with now, but that's okay. And that's going to be 4. And then we had this. And 1. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Sweet. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, come on. Why is it giving me so much trouble today? Okay. Alright, so that's our bus for now. We're gonna have some more cliffs over at this end to deal with. You can see them. So we're jumped down here. We got cliffs over here, but we have some room now to work with. We're gonna start right here. We're gonna try to avoid the worst of this cliff, and this is where we're gonna build our science. Alright. So, and then what we'll do is we can expand the bus up this way and across as we add things to it. But we're gonna do red science. Now, if I remember correctly, red science is 5 seconds, so I think we can do, whoops, that's not what I wanted. Alright, we need to build some of these. That'll be a good start. And we're going to come here, we're going to start it there. That'll give us some room to mess around. Alright. Nope, we want it to be over here a little more. Right there. That's a good start. I think that gets us some room. Yeah, that'll be fine. And this is going to build our gears. And we're getting a gear every half second. We're getting 2 per second. And this generates, needs 1 every 5 seconds. We're getting 2 per second. We can do 10. Yes? 2 per second every 5 seconds. I think we can do 10. I think that's what I remember. What are we going to be short of for more of this? Iron plates. So we just hold F, and we just go around on the belt. And eventually a lot of this will be automated. Alright, cool. We have to get power down here. We're going to get red and green belts sort of in one cluster, and then we're going to set, I think I'm actually going to put the science up top. Do I want to do that? No, I don't think I do. 1 down. 2, 4, and 5. And then 3 across. Now let's just run a belt down the middle. Okay, that's 10. And run a belt down the middle. Seeing if I can remember how to do this. It's been a while since I built one of these. Like that. So we need copper on this side, and yeah, so this has to come up one more. 2 more. I think that'll work. Keep the 1 gap. And then we need iron on this side. Okay, so I think that's going to work. So we have iron plates in, gears out, copper plates on this side, and then they'll input into the red circuit science unit area thing. So we're probably going to need 2 of these. Outputting and inputting, or at least outputting, we'll see. Because it is 1 every half second, so I think we need 2 if I remember correctly. And then we just kind of line this up. And this is going to, oops, come off here. We do want to line it up like this. So you can see how there's just 2 that fits right in this hole here. And like that. We'll split it off. Oops. Split it off. Should get us right to here. And then this one. And we split it just before that. And boom. So the reason I put this here is so that it doesn't, this belt won't turn. So that's what it's putting it on one side now. That's perfect. Okay. We're going to need some more wood. The trees are a lot faster to remove. So that's good. Okay. And we want, let's run power next to our, do you want to come this high up? I think so. Oh, we're 1 too high, or 1 too low here. Yeah, I think we're 1 too low, so we need to move all this up 1. Because, you know, it's got to be good. There we go. And the reason we're leaving a 1 gap is because when we put the power poles between, it gets us everything. It's just the right spacing. It's awesome. All right, and then like this. I think 10 is right. I think 10 is right. We'll see. Because it's 2 every second. We need 1 every 5 seconds. So every 5 seconds we get 10. 10, yeah, 10's the right amount of these. So copy that down. Make sure these are all, whoops. Good. This one's gears. This one gets in. And once we have fast belts, we can do that. And then we just put 1 input for each of these. I'm going to power this up here in a second. And they'll be outputting like this. Now, where do we want to do our science lab? Do we want to do it over here? It's just going to be a small one for now. We can just bring the belts around. Or just do it below. I do not know what I want. Oh, I think I have an idea. We'll see how this works. Okay. Let's see if I can do this. We're going to eventually want to have room for the other sciences to come back, probably. So I'm probably going to end up with like a sort of sub belt somewhere. Did I leave enough room? Maybe I can do it here. 1, 2. Well, it's fine for now. We'll worry about that when we're ready to expand. Oh, we can't do that. Actually, yes we can. Yes we can. Because we just do this. And then... Are we really out of those? Great. Alright. And to there. Alright. So now... like that. Don't ask. You'll see. So the idea is I'm going to have the red belts come on one side. So the red science is going to go in here and up, and then it's all going to end up. That's not right. There. Yeah, that'll work. And then the green science is going to come from this side, and this will be a red and green belt, or a red and green science. Down to a science lab. Now, let's get red powered up. Let's get this power run. Can't reach, so we go around. Where are we? Still a ways to go here. We're going to come from here. Hopefully that lines up. Oh yeah, just right. How are we doing? How are we doing? Probably went a little too far. We can go to anywhere. Where's this one? Close enough. And then we'll just have to get these ones powered in. One more there. And that should have us making red science. It's not perfectly lined up, but it'll do. This is kind of our first base. I'll probably end up starting a whole new base once we're really set up. But there we go. Red science on the belt. Now. We're still... okay, so we do need 2 of these as well. So we'll just rotate this way. That'll get us 2 inputs, which should... okay, 1 output works. 2, we need 2 in. Alright, there we go. That should fill it up. We should get all of these green. So you can see the dots. That's telling me that these aren't loading, but that's just as these are setting up. So now that we have this, we're going to come down here a little bit. We're going to build some more labs. 6 labs should be good to start with. We'll probably want to go to 10 at some point real quick, but I can also tear down 1, so I only need to build 9 total because I have 1 up top already that we can remove. And let's just... is this far enough? I don't have much room. I think we need to go to 6, so it's 12 I think for the other. So I think if we start, yeah, we start right down here, we should be fine. Let's judge it by power poles. How about that? We'll start right here. Oh. Power poles need to be 1 more over, but that's okay. We can... I know, spaghetti. It's been too long. I just have to kind of build because it's been way too long. 4, 5. And then we'll do the same on the other side. We're going to do 10. That's 3 more, which is perfect. Okay. And to there. clear up some of these trees just so we can see what's going on here. And more of these. So much like the assemblers, that'll all fit, and then we can just one more down. Perfect. All right, so that's 5 science going. And then when we go back and tear down the old one, we'll have the one more that we need for 10. That'll give us 10 labs. We gotta power this up. Just like that. Now our science is going faster. All right. We didn't get belts down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See, we do have a build-up, so it was 2. This should get us fast enough to grab these last 2. Okay. Now let's look at green circuits and see if the recipe's changed first off. And we need belts and inserters, so that's the same. And we need 1 every 6 seconds. So to do 10, so if we match, we're doing 10 right here. Or it's every 5 seconds, 1, we're doing 2 a second. We need to do 12. Yes. Yes, indeed. Okay. And we get every half second, every half second. So it's the same ratio. We got to do 1 of these. Trying to remember how to do this. Okay. So we need gears for both, 1 every half second. So one of them is going to feed both assemblers. So let's maybe... So if we're doing 6, we're starting here. 1, 2, 6. And then, whoops, 1 for the belt. And we want to stay below this, so we need to build kind of our... So if we go... Need an output belt. So we need to go 1 more, I think. Okay. I think that's gears. And then each of them also needs... plates. Okay. Okay, so anyway, let's get this. Oops, this is not right. We have to go 1 more out for this to work how I wanted it. Because we need a belt there as well. Right, just like this. And then like that. Okay. And 12, which gives us the green science output. This is going to be fed in. I'm wondering if I maybe feed it from the bottom this time. Yes, because I have an idea. I know it. I know. I know. Okay. I'm going to do that. Oops. Well, that's fine. There's a reason for that too. No worries. And we will need to go underneath from here. No. Because I need to do that. And then this doesn't need to be there. This can just run straight up. Q to there. All right. No, not that. This goes like that. Again, not the most efficient, but I think this is going to work. We can power this up. Much like, oh, it's too far. Okay. Like that, like that. I think this is right. Okay. And we want green science. Okay, now we have to build our belts. Now, it should just be... if I probably don't. Okay, so in. This is going to be iron plates in. Plates in. Okay, what else do we need? We need green circuits, and we need gears, and we need gears for both. So if we go here and we place gears, we're going to pull off of this, gears back onto this. Yes, that'll work. Okay, so we're going to bring gears, or we're going to bring iron plates from here. I want to get this set up and running in this episode, so that's going to be awesome. And we're going to just take it to here. Same thing we did last time. For now. Oops, missed it. That was a mess. Alright. Thinking like that. And then 1, 2. That jumps us over the eventual. Oops, we don't need that. Do we? No. That jumps us over the eventual coal or copper that comes through here, which we are also going to need. Oops, wrong way. Okay, that gets us the plates. And we know we have to go 2 in, 2 out. So let's see if we can get blue. What do we need? More plates. Okay, we can do more plates. Grab a bunch of these so we can build some more inserters, and we can build some more blue inserters. That's going to save us a little bit of room. Alright, so now we can do 1 in, 1 out. We can bring our power over. That does not reach that once. That's okay, we're going to want this. We'll just put this here, that's good there. That's not supposed to pop up there. Okay, I'll fix that. Discord must have updated. Okay, what was I doing? This one's going to be belts. Or no, this is going to be belts, because that's the easy one. We're going to output that. I didn't go over far enough. You know what? I can output here. No, I can't. I need to move everything over 1. Okay, pump the brakes. Tear that down, move everything over 1 space. Welcome to Factorio. Okay, so now we're going to go down, and then we put this in. We're going to line it up with that one so we know we're in the right spot, like that. And then we know this one's going to be gears. Okay. Instead, we're going to split it off here. Like that. Still have room in our inventory, that's not a problem. Make this gears. Blue, let's put this down here so we have it. In, out. Okay. Nope. Crap. You see what I did, right? It's okay. Just clean up this side. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. Because what's going to happen is it's going to take the plates off, turn them into gears, and it's going to put gears on this side. That should be enough to feed all 6. Am I out? I am out. 5, 10, 15. Okay. Now that that's done, this one, so that's gears. We need to get green circuits into this side. No, we need to get... I'm not smart. Not supposed to be making that yet. Okay, nope, this is good. I was skipping a step. Let's do this one more time. I should have just left that, but that's okay. Need to move it one more back. We'll worry about the jump in a minute. I'm just going to run this down. Okay, let's do this right. This one is going to be for gears. This one is going to be for belts. This one is going to be for inserters. Let me just move this over like this. Do this. Okay. Like that. Okay, step one. Gears. Belts. Inserters. Okay. We pull these one up one more, and then we bring this down. So that's plates in, gears out, plates and gears to both sides. These are going to output onto this belt, one on each side. Okay. That's what we needed right there. Now we need to get green circuits in here. Green circuits require plates, and green circuits require copper. Can we just peel the plate? It's not gonna. Is that gonna work? I think I can make that work. We want 2 though, probably, right? Green circuits takes what? If I remember correctly, it is, yeah, 3 copper and 1 iron plate. So we're gonna give it its own feed, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it right here. 1, right? You need 1 every half second, and you make them 1 every half second. So we need 1 in, which means we need 2 like this. This is really convoluted and silly the way I'm doing this, but it's fun. You know what? Do I have enough room to put this in here? It's got to be a better way to do this, but that's okay. We're just going to get it done. This is copper wire, and we're just going to do this. Okay. We're going to bring this one over because this is our bottom of our copper plates, which we need now. Oops, that has to go 1 more up. All right, yeah. Okay, and then we're actually just going to do this time. We're going to split it. We're going to jump it over. And then we're going to put copper plates on this side. And then here, whoo, complicated game, I'm telling you. We're going to split like this. Is that going to work? No, we need to be able to jump from here, right? From here. Is that right? 1, 2, yes. From here to here, because we don't want to block our path. And then we're going to split like, what can we do here? We can do this. This is silly. Too much I don't remember. Okay, we're going to come back. And we're going to do this, because we want this only on one side. So we have to do some weird shenanigans. We probably could have just worried about it down here, but too late now. That should give us... Yeah, that works. Except that's wrong. Because we need the copper plate. We need the iron plates here. We need them right here, because we need them on that end of the assembly, not on this end. So it's been too long since I've made this assembly. There we go. See how that goes. Is that right? Yes. And then we need to come up here. And that's 2 jumps that we actually need to make. 1 here. That's not right. It's because I moved it down 1. There. No. There. That's going to work. All right. Clean up this mess. Sweet. That's the iron plates. That's the copper turned into wire, turned into green circuits, which go into here. And then that should work. Okay, now, need more blue inserters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 17. That'll work. One in, one out, in. Let's do this. Blue is probably not needed there, but that's going to get them back out. That should do it. Okay, let's fire it up and see what we got. So that'll do that. That'll power those. One here will power all of that. And then one here will connect it all. And one here. Do I get... I do. Okay. What about you? Do I need to double this up? Nope. I think... Okay, we're full. So now I want to run this. Down and around. Wow, the spaghetti is real, guys. Holy smokes. I used to have really nice blueprints for these that I had built, that everything was all nice and laid out and compact. But you know what? This is a lot of fun relearning. All right, so there's our belts and our inserters. And we just watch this for a second. You can see there's a bit of a bottleneck here. And we're bottlenecking on the steel plates. That's right. So we're going to put one of these in, and that should stop that. Power's not a problem. So now it's yellow, which means it's just as it's getting transferred over. We are not making enough gears. I think we need a second gear producer. So how do I do this cleanly? Well, I don't know how clean it's going to be, but it's going to work. Just going to add to the spaghetti. We'll make it pretty once we know what we're doing again. And then like that. And that doubles up our gear production. So that should keep us alive and in green science once I've built all this up. Now I did extend it past here for a reason, and I will show you guys that. Let's just quickly get this. With any luck, this works. Whoops. Again, if they change the ratios, it may not. So the idea here is that once anything that's extra, anything that's not being used to make green science, will go up here into chests. One on each side. Can we do filter chests? Filter inserters? We can. And we're just going to do one to this side, one to this side. And this one's going to filter inserters. This one's going to do belts. Then we just put a box and a box, and we limit these to our limits. Okay. So that's anything that's not going to be used for green circuits is going to get overflowed into there for us to be picked up as we need it. This is just a sort of a temporary solution. Eventually I build a dedicated inserter and belt fabricators, but for now this gets us there. Okay. Now, that gets us green science on that side of the belt, very convolutedly. I could have had these both running down and just meeting here, which is the smart way. I just have them run down and then join here and go down, but this looks cool, so we're going to go with it. Oh, okay. It does give it access to green science now, so we don't really need those smelters yet. I don't do those yet. Trains. I think we need to go quick to trains, so we need to do engines. Engines and logistics, it looks like. And we want those sooner rather than later as well. Okay, so let's start here. Because we do want to start thinking about trains, because we're going to start running out of materials. But, there we go. It's not pretty, but it works. I think we are actually a little slow on the production now, because... Can't reach it. This produces... Yeah, so it only supports 10, right? 2 every sec, or we get 2 transport belts every half second. We get 4 a second, so belts aren't a problem. But here we only get 1 every half second, which means we get 2 a second. So every 6 seconds we get 12. No, it should work. It should work. Oh, it is working. It just took a second. We're going to get this one here in a second, I think. I don't see any other bottlenecks, so it should be okay. Yeah, we're going to be okay. 12 should be right because it's 2 every second, and this is 6 seconds to do it. That doesn't give us that much extra. Oh, it does. We're good. Okay, cool. Cool. And green science is working. Yep. This looks good. We'll keep an eye on it as we build forward. We're going to continue this way. The next step is to increase. You can see here we're already sort of chugging in our processing of iron plates. So we're going to have to increase that so we get a full belt here. It should just flow. It should be. We got to put a balancer, I think, up here first before we do that. If we throw a balancer right at the end here, or just on the output, that'll help us keep both sides full. Okay. So that should look a little better because it's taking this column as well. We'll probably still have to expand it, but it'll look a little bit, yeah, it's a little bit thicker, a little more solid. All right. Well, whew, that was fun. We got it figured out. I have to go back up and tear down that science and put my last one here just to really benefit us. We're almost done engines already, so we're getting really close to trains because we're going to need to start sorting out more resources. We're going to have to go looking out here for more patches because these are going to get used up real fast now that we're pumping along. It looks like we're okay. We're not getting any extra build up here, which is fine because what's going to happen is once this backs all the way up, and it's a long way to go because of how I did it, once it backs up, then we'll get surplus. And this will get us through to, I think it gets us through to green circuit production, and we'll get like a mall. We'll get a little mini mall or strip mall set up so we can get all the materials we need for expansion. There's our engines already. All right, guys, but that's going to be it for this episode. I'm going to leave it here. We got our green and red science automated and expanded, and that's excellent. So, yeah, it's not pretty, but it works. Thanks for watching, as always. Leave your comments in the comment section down below. Always like talking about all the games I play. Let me know what you think about the camera. You can see me. Does it help? I know I fidget a lot and I bounce a lot, so I apologize for that. It's something I'm working on, and I hope it didn't get in the way of anything. I don't think there's very much that happens over in this corner, so it should be fine. As always, take care of each other, and I'm out of here.